Are you gonna start the stream again?
Already have.
Oh, are we live?
Yeah, it's fine. Don't need to restart.
So we're back then?
Yeah, we are back.
All right, I'm looking at the grid here, or I'm looking at pit lane here, and I guess the game is
As I see, we are back. My controller dies.
Oh, how about setups? Are they reminded about setups? Oh man,
Well, I don't know what
there's
he said because my controller kept dying.
setups. Oh no.
Yeah, they should.
Hope they know.
Alright.
So, so it looks like nobody's readied up quickly, right?
Hello, Speedy again. There is no formation lap. Do remember that, please, because we've just turned it off just to be safe with the way the game is. So hopefully we can get underway this time. As we're
Yeah.
just waiting for players to load in, I think.
Okay, there we go. It looks like they had plenty of time to remember to put their setups in, because that's important. If you
Yeah,
accidentally
it's very
start,
important around here.
yeah,
If your car is not set up right, your car will have a
be
bit of
slower.
fun.
Yeah, definitely be slower if you don't have the right setup. And we're close to starting the race finally here after a red flag situation with the game crashing on the grid. And let's just hope it starts this time.
Yeah,
And here we
as we are
go.
on the
The
grid
red
with
lights.
3, 4, 5 red lights,
And there they
and
go.
away we go. As Breach gets a really nice start from Fedora, Speedy
Ooh, we have some contact in the back.
just Speedy's just
Up,
trying to make sure it's very
pretty clean. Or any
very
wrecks? Or are
slippery
we
on.
good?
Whoop.
Looks like we're doing good here,
Yeah, I
guys.
need
Oh, a
to.
little bit of.
There is Fast and Furious has spun it as Wayne taking a nice move there on JD Brass in the S's as Breach gets away very well on the first lap as we see move from Simon diving down the inside of Mayhem. But Mayhem's going to have the traction, I think. I believe he has got the traction and he's going to fight for that position and will not let Simon take it.
And so far, everybody's still in the race and going well. So that's good. We have all 14 cars still in the race here. I'm on board Fireball in the Ferrari in 12th place. He's doing well. There's a big line of cars in front of him. And yeah, going good now. The race started, and we're glad for that.
Yeah, as JD Brass going very wide there into 10, 15, 16. No, 16, 17, sorry. As we do have a spin at the back with Luke to red and Fast and Furious in two different parts of the corner. As Breach sets our fastest lap and leads us away for lap 2 with Fedora behind him. Simon moving past the Ferrari and making the job done into turn 1.
And we do have two PC racers, Simon and Glab the Great, and the rest are on PlayStation. And Bian Albrecht is already got over a second lead, over second place. And we have Fast and Furious in the pits.
Simon
He's getting
gets a penalty.
uh, Fast and Furious might have had to do a lane change. He's gone on to hards. Probably lane change.
I possibly guess so.
Yeah.
Simon will not have DRS, but on this lap, but we'll get it on the next lap, as it's only available after 2 laps of racing. So on the third lap, we will get DRS and we will start to see drivers making a move more into turn 1 as we have a VSC.
Yep. What happened?
I
Ooh.
think Luke to red has spun it. He's lost his front wing. Luke to red
I
was
think
stopped on track, so we'll have to.
he's gonna have to pit. He's moving along. He's gonna have to pit and get a new wing and get some hard tires. But everybody is still surviving the race. No DNFs yet, so that's good. And have a full course virtual safety car.
And
And I think
we
it's
are
over.
underway again.
Yep.
So DRS now enabled on lap 3. And we will start to see moves being made from people. As you see Kendrick's getting closer and closer. Maybe to Speedy, who is ahead. But he's on the soft compound tyres. Now, that's a different strategy, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, that's a risky strategy. They only last about 6 or 7 laps, and yeah, it's a risky strategy, and we'll see how that plays out if we get a safety car or not. And it looks like we have a good battle for. Oh, Luke to red has retired, and I don't know what happened, but he is out.
Yeah, as Kendricks and Speedy making a nice battle here for P3, and Kendricks makes the move done. And that is P3 for Kendricks.
Yeah, we have a good battle here for P3 between Speedy Gunner and Kendricks 1985. We are having a good battle
It
here.
goes very wide out of
Yep.
turn 19 into 20. He will have DRS on Kendricks. He might even have better traction. He's on the hot medium.
He might
So
try a dive bomb. Oh, well, Kendricks
right, he's going to
protecting
go
his
down the outside. He's sent it deep.
a little bit wide.
Bit too deep.
Fedora,
Simon and Wayne getting very close together. Wayne going wide, and there's contact with the Ferrari. Wayne just getting a bit too wide
oh,
out of turn 1 and just didn't see the Ferrari there, I would presume.
Glab is back going after contact. Wayne. And I'm gonna go back up toward the front. We have a yellow flag. Sector 3. Not sure who that's for. I'm gonna go back up toward the front and see what's going on.
JD Bryson making a move on Fireball and makes it done very easily with the help of DRS there for him. Fast and Furious coming back into the pits again as well. I don't know how you say his name. As
Oh, the leader. Oh no, Fast and Furious has retired. I thought it was the leader for a second, but no, it was Fast and Furious. Well, how did he retire?
in the pit lane. I would presume he would have. But
okay.
looking at the front of the pack, the battle for P3 is getting a bit spicy now. Is it P2? No, P2 actually.
Yeah. Kendrick,
Someone's dropped out there, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, we have about a 3 or 4 car battle for second place. They're pretty close to each other.
Watching Speedy try and catch up to Kendricks and is getting very close. Around this time, those softs will get soft.
Kendricks is on the softs, and Speedy is all over him on the mediums. And meanwhile, the leader has a 4-second lead, Ian Albrecht. But we have a good battle brewing for second place here. In fact, we have 4 cars that could all potentially get second place. They're all within about a couple seconds of each other. Mayhem tomorrow.
Very interesting, very quickly, I do believe. as also Mayhem is slowly creeping up to this pack as well.
Yeah, I know Mayhem Tomorrow. I've known him as a racer for months, and I know he's a good racer. So he should be a force in this race as far as a good top finish. He could battle for second here. And not too many real close battles at the moment.
Speedy's just not too close enough yet to be able to make a move or even attempt to make the move.
And we have some penalties already. And
Speedy's getting very close to the back of Kendricks. Those soft may not be working well for Kendricks anymore. Speedy's going to try to switch back. But if you want that DRS for this next straight, he's gonna send it down the inside and he's gonna make the move done and stick. But important thing is Speedy has DRS. But then again, Kendricks is fighting for P3 again.
Oh, and
Kendricks is still going to keep P2 here.
He must have lower downforce, Kendricks.
Speedy gets another 3-second time penalty for corner cutting.
But Kendricks is going to have to pit soon off of his soft tires. Ooh, and we have a battle with Kendricks.
Speedy's gone for it. He's done it.
These guys are side by side for about 20 seconds now.
Side by side through this corner. This is... Speedy does get put by. And nice
behind them,
move for them.
We have two cars catching their battle, Mayhem Tomorrow and Wella.
So Kendricks' tyres may be off now. Speedy is going to start maybe getting away in the S's section.
Unfortunately, Speedy's picked up 6 seconds of penalties, but we still have a lot of laps left, and if there's no safety cars, he could potentially pull away and make up for those penalty seconds.
He's already gained a second on Kendricks, just alone in the S's.
Right. Yeah, he's driving quickly, trying to get away from 3 guys behind him. You gotta be careful about cutting corners. And so the leader has a 6-second lead now. Ian Albrecht and McLaren. He's doing great.
As Kendricks has got by Speedy, as these two are still fighting it out, but Kendricks is going to keep P2 again.
I'm guessing Kendricks could hit this lap.
I would presume so. Those softs must be getting bad now.
Yeah, 7 laps. Good chance he pits.
I'll have to see what he does here, because that's going to be... It's going to be interesting as he does not dive in.
Okay, and
Speedy getting the traction almost. He has DRS, he's using overtake. It's a drag race.
Oh, 3 wide.
Well is coming into this and making a move down the inside on both of them. And making it stick. But Speedy as well getting past Kendricks.
We have a 4-car battle here. They're all separated by hardly anything. It's going to be Mayhem Tomorrow, Kendricks, Speedy Gunner, and Wella. We have a good battle going for second place.
This is great racing so far, as this is a very, very close battle, very close racing. Wheel to wheel, basically, as well.
And we have Butt Fedora and the Haas catching them as well. He's only a couple seconds behind Mayhem Tomorrow, so he could catch this battle as well.
Mayhem's going to make a move down the inside on Kendricks and makes the move done before the corner, but goes very deep into the corner. Yep. Kendricks might want to try to switch back. He does not want to think about it just yet. Speedy, trying to go around the inside, does the switchback and
Oh,
makes
we
a
have
move stick, but
contact.
there's contact with the other Red Bull. I don't know what's happened there.
This is a heated battle. Wow, they're all so close together, and it's
So
just,
both Red Bulls going side by side. Multi 21.
yeah. And that should allow But Fedora to catch this battle. Although him and Wella have dropped behind Mayhem Tomorrow a bit, and now they're battling into turn one. Mayhem Tomorrow and Speedy Gunner and the Red Bulls are having a battle. Speedy's got to watch those corner cuttings, though.
Kendricks has pitted as well, so he now pits
Yeah.
onto the hard compound tires.
Okay. Oh, Speedy.
Another
He's got
3 second time penalty. He's getting
he's
close
got
to the penalty, well, disqualification mark. I think it's
20. I think it's over 20 seconds. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure it's more than 20 seconds until they DQ you. But he has passed Mayhem, but Mayhem's coming back with the DRS and passing him back on the long straight. So this is some great battles here. And the Haas boys, But Fedora and Wella, are battling right behind the Red Bull boys. So we have teammates battling all right around each other here. And meanwhile, up front, Stian Albrecht is running away with it. He's got a 10-second lead. So he's got a nice Sunday drive going for himself in the McLaren. And then toward the back, Glab the Great is hanging on with the Ferrari. He's sticking with it. And he's only 5 seconds behind Kendricks. Kendricks is in the Alpine in 11th place. Wayne Morris is in 10th place. And he is coming up behind Kaz. We have a battle here for 8th, 9th, and 10th. Fireball, Kaz, and Wayne Morris. And Kaz is making a move on Fireball into turn one. And they are side by side, and Kaz makes the pass on Fireball. So we have a good battle going midfield. And we still have a heated Red Bull battle between teammates fighting for second place.
Mayhem gets a nice exit out of that corner and has the DRS and makes the move easy. So is there going to be team orders here? Because these two are going to be going at it quite hard at the moment.
There's still 18 laps left.
Want to.
Yeah, they've been battling for who knows how many laps at this point. That's great, though. I mean, good racing, exciting to watch.
Wayne's going to make a move on, and Kendricks has just come into here as well, making a move on the Ferrari. Fireball losing 2 positions in 1 corner.
Fireball is hanging on, though. He's doing well. He's driving well. He's hanging on to the battle for 9th and 10th. And how about tires? What kind of tires are these guys on? There it is.
Fireball dips into the pit lane, so that will be our first pit lane of this, as Kendricks gets a move up into P4.
So all the top runners are on mediums, and they'll have to pit onto hards in a few laps. And so that should keep the racing close. They're all on the same strategy pretty much. And Fireball coming out of the pits. And who was it that was on softs? It was, I can't remember, but nobody's on softs anymore. Is that battle still going up front here? It is. Still a tight, heated battle up front for second place. And they're going to have to pit pretty quickly.
JD Bass is getting closer and closer, but he doesn't want to think about it just yet, and he can't make it because he's a bit too far back at the moment.
Yeah, he's battling with Simon in the AlphaTauri.
Got a yellow flag as there's been a contact with a Mayhem Fedora.
Oh yeah, wow. You know what? That was bound to happen. They were
They were
battling,
battling out hard style.
and they head into the pits to get hard tires. So that allows Speedy and Wella to potentially get away from them after they pit.
They do both pit, so I think they've
Yeah.
had to change their front wing. I'm not 100% sure. No, they haven't. So they're both going to the hard compound tires, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But they come out behind Kendricks. So they've lost out a much longer time.
They're gonna have to watch out for this Ferrari coming here. And they do.
They, Mayhem has to dip down behind the Ferrari, so that is going to lose even more time.
Yep. Lab the Great got right in front of him, and so I'm gonna go head back up front to see what's going on up there. We have Albrecht now up to a 14.5-second lead, and we have yellow flag in sector 1 and 2, and that would be for somebody's missing a wing here. JD Bass. JD Bass is missing a wing. But he is on medium tires though, so he'll be able to pit onto hard tires and get a new wing. So there must have been contact with
Speedy comes in.
somebody. Yeah.
So this will free up a wall. Well, I mean. So let's see where Speedy comes out. No front wing change. So he goes onto the hard compound tires. He should come out at the exact same time as Kendricks. Or Kendricks, no, is going to get ahead of Speedy.
Mm-hmm. And Wella in the Haas has not pit yet onto hards. He's still on his mediums in second place. Kendricks is on hards in third place. It looks like Kendricks will pick up second place once Wella finally pits. Speedy Gunner in fourth place. Unfortunately, has 18 seconds of penalties. However, he is doing well up front, and Wayne Morris has no penalties in fifth place, so he's doing quite well in the McLaren. Behind him is Butch Fedora in the Haas, only 3 seconds of penalties, doing well. Mayhem Tomorrow is in seventh place, doing well. Is there any close battles right now? Don't think so.
Wait, Fedora and Mayhem are very close together again.
Yep, Mayhem is right on his tail. Wayne Morris picks up a 3-second corner cutting time penalty. And we have a change for the lead. Was that just Thean pitting for hards? It must have been.
Yes, he did. He has pitted for a hard compound tire, so
Wella inherits the lead, but Wella, I believe, still has to make a pit stop on the hard tires. Yeah. But he is leading the race for now. So I'm sure that's a neat feeling. Regardless, it's always nice to lead a race. Up front in the Haas. So I would imagine Thea and Albrecht would be pitting this coming lap, probably. Or no, he has pit already, I'm sorry. I'm mistaken. It's Wella that will have to be pitting soon. From the lead. Kendrick's in third.
Mayhem's
Fourth,
just
but it looks...
not close enough again. He's getting very close to the back end. But
Yeah, it looks like maybe the only close battle for now is Mayhem tomorrow and Butt Fedora. They're battling for 6th place.
as well does Pitt, and we'll go into the hard compound tyres now. So will he come out with his teammate? He's leaving the pit lane. He comes out ahead of his teammate, ahead of the Red Bull, and ahead of Wayne. So he's gained some time, and his teammate gets passed by Mayhem.
Gunner in third is a few seconds ahead of Wella. So Wella, that'll be hard for Wella to catch Speedy and get into his DRS. He'll have to make up a few seconds. And Hendricks is in second on hard, so we have a yellow flag.
Fedora's spun it.
Okay, he's back. Back going
so
now.
Much time though. Mayhem.
He's now 8 seconds behind Mayhem. And Mayhem and Wayne Morris are battling now. Side by side. Ooh, a little bit of contact. Mayhem has got ahead of Wayne Morris for 5th place. And they both have 3-second time penalties. So that could be a good battle till the end of the race. Hendricks is solidly in 2nd place on hard tires, so he's doing very well. But
Ian Albrecht dived into the pits and gets a 5-second time penalty.
Oh, that's a speeding in pit lane. Now what? He is pitting from hards to mediums. He might have been one of them that started on hard tires then. Is that right? That must have been... He probably started the race on hard tires and has now gone on to mediums. Wayne Morris comes out in front of Kaz. Kaz passes him. Haven't talked much about Kaz in the Aston Martin.
He's been in like a battle or two, but he's been quiet. Both Aston Martins have been quiet. They've been in the points.
And yeah, the top 10 will score points. 10th place gets 1 point, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10th gets 1.
Yep.
Is it? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And Kaz goes wide, and
Wayne
Morris gets ahead of him.
Wayne has DRS, so he will get away. Very sad for Kaz there, so...
And all the cars ahead are pretty spread out at the moment. So that's the close battle for now is Kaz and Wayne. And they are battling for 8th place. We have Fireball in the Ferrari in 12th. JD Bass is in 11th. Collab the Great is in 10th place in the Ferrari. And we still have 11 laps left. We're on lap 17 of 28. So still a lot of racing left. And Speedy Gunner is catching Hendricks in 2nd place. So this could be a battle brewing here.
Speedy does have 15 seconds of penalties as well, so that will put him down the order a bit. Or
Actually, I'm afraid to update that, but he actually now has 21 seconds of penalties.
I think it's
Speedy
one more penalty and you get disqualified. I think.
Speedy Gunner has 21 seconds, but he is catching Kendricks in second place. Kendricks has no penalties, but it still might be good racing between them two pretty quickly here. If Speedy can get into Kendricks' DRS, which I'm sure he's trying hard to do right now. So even if he can manage to finish second on track, I'm sure he would be happy with that, regardless of penalties. That's going to be tricky, though. He has to last 10 laps. Speedy does. It's 21 seconds of penalties, so he can't get any more penalties. He's got to be really careful about the corners.
He has to be very, very careful as JD Brass is catching up on Glad.
Yep. He goes a little bit wide, JD Bass, and we have, but
As
Fedora has
Fedora
left,
leaves the session.
and his car is on track. He might have disconnected. Fireball has left the session. Okay. And they were both on track. That's interesting. Huh. Maybe it got
I'm
too late for
just
them.
checking up with Fedora. I think Fireball may have left due to him. I don't know. But very strange there. We'll have to see how that one comes
I was
out.
worried. I was worried more than just them two were going to disconnect, but it was only them two, so we're still racing here. And
I think that was contact. But
Speedy
JD
is
Brass gets by Glab for
yeah,
P10, so that is now P9 and P10 for Aston
yep.
Martins.
Good battle between the Aston and the Ferrari. They're very close. And let's see what else is going on. So, but Fedora in 6th place should be getting passed, and he's a ghosted car now. And we have Mayhem tomorrow in 5th place, doing pretty well. Top 5, and in front of him, he's catching Wella in the Haas. He's about a second and a half behind Wella. Speedy Gunner still trying to catch Kendricks in second. Speedy Gunner is a second and a half behind Kendricks. Ian Albrecht in the McLaren is still has a demanding lead with a 16-second lead. So he's the driver of the day at this point for sure. Had a dominating performance. With 8 laps left, we still may have some good battles brewing.
Yeah, we do have Speedy catching up on Kendricks at the moment, so we'll have to see what he can do. If he can gain a second, well, 5 times as many is within DRS range, but Kendricks is on a lot older hard tyres. If I can.
Is he?
Yeah, I think.
Let's look at the tires. Kendricks is on 11 lap old hards, and Speedy's on 7 lap old hards. So Speedy will have the advantage toward the end of the race with a little bit fresher tires. And Wella has even fresher tires with only 5 laps on the car. Wella is catching Speedy a bit, actually. He's got him in sight. And Mayhem tomorrow has Wella in sight. So there's potentially brewing a nice little battle here, maybe in a few laps. If these guys can get closer, which looks like it might happen.
So we are on lap 21 out of 28, and currently we have Albrecht in the lead with a dominating lead at the moment with 16.7 second gap, which now 17 seconds, and it's just gaining every single lap on Kendricks, who is in P2, and Speedy, who is slowly catching up here and there. And we've got a few battles going on track, but
Simon is catching the ghosted car of Butt Fedora, so he'll be making the pass quickly to move into 6th place. However, Simon does have 12 seconds of penalties, but he has 7 laps. Put distance between himself and the ghosted car of Butt Fedora. And we have we have a spin out. JD Bass has spun, but he's back going. He was battling side by side with someone, but I couldn't quite catch who it was. But he's back going in 11th place. Going back up toward the front, we have Wella. Oh, we have another yellow flag.
Simon has spun it.
Alpha Tori, I think. It might have been Alpha Tori that had a spin. Speedy has caught Kendricks, and I'm thinking he's going to get DRS possibly here. He's turning on his ERS, and they're coming up on that long straight soon. I think he'll have DRS. So this is a battle for second, and he does have DRS. So
I have an update on Fedora. So the game for some reason has disconnected him from everyone else, but he's still racing in his own lobby.
So what he needs to do, he needs to close his game out and restart his game, and right, he should shut his game down and then come back to this lobby. I'm pretty sure is what he should do.
This happened with Jonah as well in Group 2. He was a few laps out.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's happened to me before. And I hope he can figure out that he has to...
I'm going to try and send
somebody
an invite.
Yeah, could somebody message him to do that?
Yeah, I've put a message on Discord.
Yeah, he's got to restart the game and then come back to the lobby. We have a battle here with Kendricks and Thean Albrecht. Thean Albrecht has pit onto softs from the lead.
He's got the gap.
I think he did that to make it more interesting, but I'm not positive on that. Because he had a commanding lead, and he has come back now onto the track, battling for the lead with Kendricks.
I can't send him an invite.
He should be able to join the lobby through the link
I'll
in
try and
the
send
group.
a further link, but I'll see.
And Thean Albrecht has pulled back into the lead on the fresh soft tires. So he must have figured he had such a lead that he could pit one more time and make sure to get the fast lap. Well, I didn't see that coming. I would have thought he wouldn't risk the pit again.
He had
Maybe
what, a 20-second gap? So I think he had the
almost. Yeah, I mean, there's a small possibility he had damage, and we missed it, but I don't think so. You know, to replace a wing, but I think he mainly wanted to get on softs and see if he could do a
get
fast lap,
fastest lap.
get an extra
I think he
point.
has it though, doesn't he? As Speedy gets
37.8.
by Wall, well, I think those two are battling hard here.
Oh yeah, big battle between the Red Bull and the Haas for third place. They're very close, and the Twisties and the S's. Oh, and Speedy has cut the corner again. I think he's still in the race, though. He's got 24 seconds of penalties. It's getting close. And we have 3 cars close now. Kendricks, Wella, and Speedy.
Yeah, Kendricks
And
is
Mayhem
1.2 off. So the gap is getting closer and closer.
4 laps left. Mayhem tomorrow is catching this battle as well in 5th place. He's catching up to Speedy Gunner. Speedy and Wella are
Speedy
battling
goes
side by
over
side.
the sausage curbs. Not the greatest being out there, but he's still out there on the outside. This
Oh,
contact.
Speedy. Where'd he go? Where did Wella go? Oh, he's
Weller
still
has
side by side with
dropped
him.
down almost.
Oh, and
As
Speedy has
again, more
spun.
contact. I think with Mayhem this time spinning
Oh, that
out.
was Mayhem. That was Mayhem that spun. Oh, that's too bad. There was
As
tight
Breach does get
racing.
the fastest lap, and he's already increased his gap to 4 seconds.
Yeah, those soft tires. He'll have a huge advantage these last laps. And Speedy. Yeah. So that was some good battling there momentarily. And Wayne Morris is about to pass Butt Fedora. But Butt Fedora is in a ghosted car. And Wayne Morris will have to put 5 seconds on that ghosted car to finish ahead of him in the final standings. Back up front, Speedy Gunner is not far behind Wella. Speedy Gunner has 27 seconds of penalties now. I'm guessing they allow you 30 seconds of penalties, if that's right. That's incredible, actually.
It's very, very incredible from.
I don't know if does anyone know what's the maximum seconds of penalties before they disqualify you?
I think it is 21, but this will be your last warning. Is that 21?
So we have 3 laps left, and Dean Albrecht already has an 8-second lead again on Kendricks. That's because Thean is on fresh soft tires and Kendricks is on old hard tires. Kendricks, in fact, is on 17 lap old hard tires. So, but he's doing great. He's in 2nd place. So that's solid. And he has no penalties, Kendricks. So he's actually had a great race. And there's only a couple laps left.
He's a very good contender for P2, and
Yep. And Wella in 3rd place is also doing great. He only has 3 seconds of penalties. So he is solidly in third place. Speedy has also done well this race.
He's done
He's in,
well, but the penalties
yeah,
kind of drag it down.
yeah. Just has to work on maybe break in a little later, and so the corners, staying away from those corner cuttings. Mayhem tomorrow is recovering. He had a spin a couple of laps ago, but he's still in fifth. And actually, he should get fourth possibly because he only has 6 seconds of penalties, and he's only 7 seconds behind Speedy. So Mayhem tomorrow is looking at a fourth place finish.
Fourth and fifth won't be too bad for both Red Bulls.
Yeah, Red Bull is pretty strong. Wayne Morris is in 6th place.
McLaren looking very strong with Albridge and Wayne. Red Bull as well with fourth and fifth. Ferrari not doing so great. Aston Martin though, having a
Yeah,
good points
Aston
finish
Martin.
there for what change.
Yeah, Aston Martin at least is in the points. Fireball has no time penalties. However, he is 30 seconds behind Glab in 11th. But that's still impressive. That Fireball, Fireball, that's right, he disconnected. He is a ghost car. So let's go back toward the front and see what's going on. Wella is right behind Kendricks for battle for second place here. This could be a good battle. We have a yellow flag. I'm not sure who that's for. But staying with this battle. We're on the last lap now. Last and final lap for our leader, Thean Albrecht, who has dominated this race today. We have a great battle for second, though. We need to watch this. And down the inside in the Haas is Wella. He goes wide. And he gets ahead of Kendricks. So Wella has a 3-second time penalty, though, so he would have to pull 3 seconds on Kendricks on this final lap.
That would be impressive if he can. He's already gained a second, so he only needs 2 more seconds. But can he do it? Is it possible he needs to go 1.5?
He is on fresher tires. Wella has fresher tires, so it's possible. Not likely.
Oh no.
He spun.
Not like that, he's not.
Oh, that's the commentator's curse for you guys right there. Oh, we're sorry about that.
Every single week it's happened now.
Well, he was trying hard to get those 3 seconds, is why that happened. But you know what? He's still doing well. But we gave him the commentator's curse, I believe, on that case. Sorry about that. So I believe Thean Albrecht is coming home in the final corner here.
Speedy
and
gets up.
He is going to win this race.
He's done incredible.
Yeah, Thean Albrecht in the McLaren wins the race. And congratulations to him. So, Speedy Gunner's in second place.
On track, he is in second place, but off track, he will finish. Where will he finish? Kendricks comes home in P2. Mayhem comes home in P3. Well, now will he be? Well, jumps up to P3. A Haas in the podium position.
Yep. Speedy Gunner has gone down to 5th because of the penalties. Simon is bringing the car home. The AlphaTauri in 7th place. Wayne Morris ahead of him is finished. But
Fedora comes home in P6 after being disconnected. I think it will stand because he is driving. He's just not driving in our lobby for some unknown reason.
Oh wow, yeah, that's interesting. So the race is over.
Yeah. So a great drive from Breach and Kendrick coming home in P2 and Haas coming home for P3.
And Mayhem tomorrow gets driver of the day. And we had some position changes toward the end there. It was hard to catch because of the time penalties.
So there we go. Breach wins the USA Grand Prix for Group 3, Round 1. And Kendrick's in second place. Well in third. Fourth and fifth Red Bulls of Mayhem and Speedy. Theodora just gets P6 after being just by about 5 tenths. Wayne dropped down to, well, moved it up into P7. JD Brass and comes home in P8. P9 and P10 were Simon and Kaz. And Glab, the last person in the session, I believe, comes home in the 11th.
Do you think we could bring in anybody to be interviewed? Ian?
I do not know.
I'm trying to find Thean. Can you tell me his name? It's kind of... let's see here.
I'm going to ask him.
Thean Dash Albrecht. Okay. Maybe we could interview the winner. I found him. I'm gonna invite him into our party here
Yeah.
because he had a dominating win, and we actually I don't know if you're thinking the same thing, but I wonder if he maybe should be racing in Group 2. Thean, are you there? Is he in the party?
He is not joined yet.
Okay, he's not joining. Yeah, he might be a Group 2 guy. What do you think, James?
Yeah, he's definitely quick enough to be in the Group 2. So we'll have
Yeah,
to see.
that was a pretty commanding. How many seconds did he win? And he even had an extra pit he didn't have to do.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, does that about wrap it up? I don't know if he's going to join to be interviewed or maybe we could talk to somebody else like Speedy. What do you think?
We just get the winner in. It's already gone midnight, so
Yeah. I kind of wanted to try talking to somebody, but Speedy Gunner 45. Speedy Gunner is an admin at LSR. He's a fellow administrator and
there he is.
oh
There's
hey, he
our
joined.
winner,
Yep.
Breach. Hello.
Hello, Thean Albrecht.
Hello.
That was a dominating win for you.
Can anybody hear me?
Your voice is like really low. Could you increase the volume?
How's it now?
That's better. That's better.
Alright, so I used the wrong
So,
headphones, sorry.
yep. So that was a nice Sunday drive for you.
Yeah, kind of. It was like a
Yeah.
practice session. Um, yeah. But I tried to keep it intense by doing a second pit stop. I think I
I was
just
very
got.
surprised when you pitted for soft tires toward the end of the race.
Yeah, I wanted to just, yeah, see if I get into a race with the guys in second and third. I don't
And
know, maybe I shouldn't
also
have done it. Maybe it was not nice for them because I interrupted their fight.
but
If that's
also
the
it was
case, I'm sorry.
that way you can get fast lap with the soft tires.
Well, I had the fast lap before, but maybe somebody had a faster lap than my
Yeah.
second fastest. I don't know.
I don't know, James, did Thean get the fast lap?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, you got the fast lap. Now, are you in Group 2 at all as a reserve, or
Yeah, I I
or full
think I'm
time?
in Group 1, even reserve, because I'm
Oh,
in the channels there and not in Group 2.
so
Yeah,
yeah, we're definitely gonna have to see you also race with Group Two and Group
yeah.
One because you have some great speed and
Yeah, I
yeah,
think I just got like demoted down here because I like did an intentional crash once and like
oh,
messed it up pretty bad. I thought that was the case. I'm in Group 3 now.
well, we appreciate you being part of Group Three and yeah, you were very impressive that race, that's for sure. And congratulations on winning.
Thanks.
And yeah, the whole race was streamed, and me and James were commentating the whole time, so you should have a fun time watching that back. And thanks for
Sweet,
coming
yeah.
to chat with us. Yeah.
Yeah, I love your commentaries, guys.
Yep. Well, thanks for coming and chatting with us. And are you in? You're in Europe,
Oh yeah, I'm from Germany.
Germany. Yeah, yeah, great. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
but
a.
representing Ukraine here with Ukrainian flag. Slava
Yeah, we saw
Ukraini.
that. We saw your Ukrainian flag. That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Great, man. Well, you could yeah, you definitely a championship contender, Group Three. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, there was this guy who was my speed in qualification, and
Yeah,
he did some mistake apparently, and then quit because I guess it was frustrating. Yeah, I would have been looking forward
James. Who was
to
that,
race him.
James?
Uh,
Uh,
Um.
Something with butt. That's what I remember.
Oh, Butt
oh
Fedora.
no,
Yeah.
so he got disconnected from the lobby, but was still driving.
Ah, okay.
So he had that weird glitch where everyone leaves for one person,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, he
This game.
technically still drove. So
There were some great battles in that race, though. Behind you, Thean.
Okay.
Yeah, but well, thanks for
Yeah,
coming and talking with us. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to see the other fights. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
on the
for sure.
stream.
Yep. And anything else you want to add, Thean?
Um, no, all good. Glad to be back. Was a fun race.
Yeah, we're glad to have you. That's for sure. You're a great driver.
hungry for more, I would
You-
say.
yeah, it's all in relation. Like, let's see how it is with like in the test race. I was with Kevin Kell in a fight, and we were like the same pace.
Yep.
So, um, would love to race that guy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and so we're gonna try to get other people in the chat here, maybe like Speedy Gunner, possibly. It's getting late for James though. James is in London, and also you, Thean.
Yeah, but I'm free tomorrow. I can sleep as long as I want.
Yeah, very late for you guys. But we should be filling up Group Three quickly with more drivers as the weeks go on, and it should just get better. So looking forward to that. And James, where is the next round for round two?
Bahrain.
Oh
Bahrain.
yeah.
All right, and that'll be next weekend.
Gonna be a more easy track. Maybe people won't have much penalties like this time.
Yeah. Speaking of penalties, I have invited Speedy Gunner. He
Yeah,
had 27
like
seconds of.
on 30 you get disqualified, I guess.
Okay, we were wondering. Yeah, it's 30 then,
I think
right?
it's somewhere around that area, like 21. You get a massive ass warning. I think.
Like in the test race, a colleague of mine got disqualified when he had 30 seconds penalties.
Yeah. Yep. And unfortunately for you guys, our first start of the race, the lobby froze,
Yeah.
and that also happened in Group One, but that was unfortunate.
Yeah,
Uh,
let's just hope the next game's gonna be better.
Easy.
or they could maybe do an update for this game.
Well, they had time like what, 8 months or
Yeah,
how long is this game out now?
right.
So Speedy is eating dinner, so he won't
Oh,
join.
okay.
But I
What
think
was it?
we'll end it there then.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. You want to sign off, James?
Yeah. Well done to you anyway, Reach, and hopefully next week you might have a bit more of a battle. But
Yeah, hopefully.
that was Group 3 for Round 1 around USA, and next week will be Group 1, 2, and 3 around Bahrain on Saturday and Sunday. Do make sure to come in and watch that, because they will be great races in Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. So hopefully we'll see you then.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Bye, guys.